So yeah, in the fire service, there are times we run into traumatic calls that can affect us emotionally,
Hmm.
mentally, and we may or may not be aware of what emotions come from those calls. And so for you, you've been in the fire service a while now, 8 years,
Yeah, closer to 10.
10 years, 10
10,
years.
yeah.
Yeah. So you've been in the fire service 10 years. You've had a call or two that have affected you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So have you experienced the call that affected you emotionally and mentally?
Oh, yes. There's been many. I mean, I know there's one that really resonated for what seemed like weeks before I was finally able to kind of get past it.
Yes.
If that's what you want to say, it's probably still there.
Well, we'll find out because your body's going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
So, what's cool about this is we don't require getting into any stories.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have to relive the call or anything. But when you think about that call and you bring that memory up, check in with your body
Hmm.
and see where you get signals. Now, a signal could be tension, it could be pain, itching, scratching. Do you feel anything moving or tightening in your body when you think about that call?
It's it's almost like butterflies and just tension maybe in my throat.
Okay. So trust yourself.
Oh yeah.
You know, hit your hand going here. This
Hmm.
is about sadness, sorrow, and grief, you know, and in the 5 steps and in your protocol book, it tells you this location is where sadness, sorrow, and grief show up.
Right.
So when you think about sadness, sorrow, and grief, which one resonates the most with you?
I think pertaining to that call was sadness
Okay.
and just maybe a little bit of fear associated with it, just because the nature of the call and how it related to my family life.
Was there a young person involved?
Um, Not with the nature of the call, but like the repercussions of it.
Yes.
The young person is, going to be on the hurting side of that.
And what we'll do is we'll go through the 5 steps and the body language technique for your emotion of sadness for this particular call. We'll also add in fear because you brought that up too.
Yeah.
So we can acknowledge both of those emotions. So the first step is to take a deep breath, and I'll join in with you. Here we go. Let's
Okay.
take a deep breath. And that breath creates a small shift of ease. You know, it just takes the charge off of anything we're going through when we take a deep breath. So
Yeah.
that's why that's step one. All right. So step one, breathing. Step two is to locate and love the emotion. So you grabbed your throat or touched your throat, and sadness is the translation there that we've picked. Okay. And then also fear. So we'll acknowledge both of those. Just say, yo, sadness, I touch and I stay.
Yo, sadness, I touch and I stay.
And I noticed a shift already. So there is some emotions connected to this memory.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. And I love my sadness into my joy.
I love my sadness into my joy.
Yo, fear, I touch and I stay.
Yo, fear, I touch and I stay.
And I love my fear into my courage and my faith.
I love my fear into my courage and my faith.
And now we bring in forgiveness. This is step 3.
Mhm.
So you may or may not know their name, and we'll keep that in private anyway. And saying out loud, I give myself permission to forgive person X.
I give myself permission to forgive person X.
And this is the person involved. Could be the patient.
Right.
Could be a
I would have been
bystander.
the patient in this
Yeah.
instance.
Yeah, so person X is the patient, right? We'll say it again, let it land in your heart. And this is just using your imagination, letting your words land in your heart.
Mhm.
I give myself permission to forgive person X.
I give myself permission to forgive person X.
And have you been hard on yourself about this call?
Maybe around the time. It's been several months. It's probably been 6-8 months ago.
So let's say 1% is 100%. So
Yeah.
even if back then, you were hard on yourself, so that's a yes to the question. I was hard on myself at
Yeah.
one point. So we'll say out loud, I give myself permission to forgive myself.
I give myself permission to forgive myself.
Yeah. So that we've completed step 3, which is forgiveness. Step 4 is where we reprogram. This is where we're putting new programming in for our subconscious mind.
All right.
Yeah. And so step 4 is where we bring in our upgrades. So the opposite of sadness is joy, right? So you could say out loud, I recommit to my joy.
I recommit to my joy.
I remember my joy.
I remember my joy.
And I forgive all that I have taken in.
I forgive all that I have taken in.
So as a firefighter, we're of service. You know, we have a heart,
Yeah.
a lot staked in this. And so sometimes we take on, like what you said, as you know, is that young person is going to have some feelings from this call.
Yeah.
And we might take that on and not even be aware of it.
Right.
So that's where this statement, this decree comes in so handy, is I forgive all that I have taken in. So say it again.
I forgive all that I have taken in.
Yeah. Only love touches me.
Only love touches me.
And I love voting victory,
Mm-hmm.
and which is just my way of sending love and support.
Right.
And so I vote person X's victory.
I vote person X's victory.
And I vote that young person's victory.
I vote that young person and her mother's victory.
Yeah, there you go. And I vote my victory.
And I vote my victory.
And then what are 5 things you're grateful for?
Ooh.
Yeah, you feeling
That one was intense.
Yeah. So hang on, before we wrap it up,
Mm-hmm.
it's a priority that we acknowledge signals that you get. So that was intense. Let's get specific on what that intensity was. What location did it show up?
It was just kind of overwhelming, because I had a lot of emotions surrounding that call.
Mm-hmm.
I went home with emotions, and when it wasn't received at home, it was more anger on my side, and I took a lot of it home.
Yes.
And when I said that decree about that mother and daughter who are going to live the repercussions of what happened, it just kind of, it landed really hard. I hadn't dealt with that until just now.
Yeah. And then this, so sometimes it's not the actual event
Mm-hmm.
that is the biggest challenge emotionally. Sometimes it's the lack of support we get at home.
True.
I have experienced that also.
Oh, yeah.
Because our family members do not understand what we're talking about.
Right.
Unless you experience it firsthand, you really don't know how to support someone
Right.
who's going through this. So let's acknowledge what you felt with your family. And it's not right or wrong whether they were good or bad.
Right.
This is something that we require doing in ourselves. So let's acknowledge your feelings. So when you think about your family, when you went home after that, where do your signals show up in your body?
I still feel it in my throat. I mean,
Perfect. So if we still have signals showing up in this area, that means there's more emotion to acknowledge.
Yeah.
Right? That's all we're doing is just acknowledging, bringing it up to the surface and loving on it.
Mhm.
That's it. And so here we go. Let's say it again. And so throat is about expression, right? Expressing yourself to your
Yeah.
family. So did you hold back your expression?
absolutely. I mean,
Absolutely yes or absolutely no?
absolutely yes. It was a really dark call, and I didn't want to discuss it, and I had a lot of feeling. I just wanted, I wanted my wife to express love and make me feel okay.
Yeah.
And she didn't really know how to do that.
And really it's not her responsibility.
No, she didn't have
Yeah.
she didn't have the tools to do it.
Yeah,
It's a lot.
All of us, like
know.
all of us in the fire service or police,
Mhm.
EMS, like we go home. If they're not in the service too, they don't know.
Right.
And, but we get to heal all this inside of us. It's our responsibility. It's not theirs.
Right.
But what's really fun about this is when we heal on the inside, they come with us.
Yes.
And it allows them into our field, so to speak.
Yes.
When we heal ourselves, it allows them to love us.
Yeah.
So basically, we love us and then they love us. That's how this game is played. All right. So say, yo, sadness, I touch and I stay.
Yo, sadness, I touch and I stay.
And I give myself permission to forgive my family for not understanding.
I give myself permission to forgive my family for not understanding.
And I give myself permission to forgive myself.
And I give myself permission to forgive myself.
And have you been hard on yourself about your family?
Oh, yeah.
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 So say, oops.
Oops.
Yeah. Sometimes oops is maybe one of the most powerful words we can use because it does bring a smile and a laugh and
Yeah.
just instant ease in our body. Because
True.
being hard on yourself is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Like we are out here saving lives and slapping high fives. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like this is a wonderful thing that we can be grateful for and
Yes.
proud of ourselves. So why be hard on ourselves? We're just doing the best we know how to do.
Absolutely.
So that's where, oops, here's 1,000 more you can put in your pocket. And when you're hard on yourself, you just say, oops, I recommit to loving me.
Yes.
Every time. So now we'll use the expression part of this as our upgrade. So I express myself with ease.
I express myself with ease.
Yeah. I express my sadness with ease.
I express my sadness with ease.
Yeah. I am grace and ease expressing my sadness.
I am grace and ease expressing my sadness.
Yeah. And I am my family's permanent victory.
I am my family's permanent victory.
I am my own permanent victory.
I am my own permanent victory.
I am our permanent victory.
I am our permanent victory.
And then step 5, gratitude. What are 5 things you're grateful for?
I'm grateful for this conversation. I am grateful for God leading me here. I'm grateful for my family, my wonderful daughter. My health is better than it's ever been. And I am grateful for the future, where this has taken us.
Awesome, dude. Welcome home.
Yes.
It's a brand new baby boy. All right. So one last little check-in here. Just check in with your body. You can pull the call up. You can pull your wife up. Are you getting any signals in your body?
No, I felt my face get kind of flush earlier, which kind of turned to like that's gone now. And so it's more of like I call it icy hot. It feels like kind of like icy hot. Like I got hot for a minute, but now I'm cool.
Yeah.
No, I just feel better about it. You know, I haven't talked about that until now. And like I said, while the feeling in the moment passed, I had never really addressed the psychological distress that it put on me until now.
Yeah. And I invite you to simplify it. You
Yeah.
know, psychological is a big word.
Yeah.
For me, I just call it emotions. It's our feelings, right?
It is,
and
yeah.
we were taught at a young age to not feel our feelings, you know. And I know for me, I was affected by my first death on a scene. And when I got back in the truck, you know, they could see it. It was on my face because I have, you know, my poker face ain't so great. So
Yeah.
the older crusty veteran was saying, maybe you're not cut out for this. You know?
Yeah.
And for me, where
that.
I'm at now, 16 years into this, is death affects us all.
Absolutely.
Traumatic calls affect us all.
They do.
And you can ignore it or you can acknowledge it. You know, that's your choice. Ignore it or acknowledge. And what we did is just acknowledge it, touch it with love, and ease returns to our body.
Yeah.
It's so simple. And so, yeah.
Feels good.
Who feels good?
I do.
Yeah. Awesome.